Hello everybody, it's very late at night, but I needed to, that's motherhood, stamping late at night. So I went to get ready for bed and I was like, I didn't do my video. So I pre-cut some card stuff to make 2 cards, but I just wanted to show you this beautiful paper. It's very watercolored, and it's got birds all over it. And then the back side, some of it has birds and some of it has pretty flowers. So this is 12 by 12 Flight and Airy designer series paper, and I'm going to show you all the birds on the front side. So this one's like a very pink and freesia bubble bath, and these cute little songbirds that are smaller. Then we've got these larger birds, which we're going to use that. So I'm going to set that on the side, or I'll get that out later. And then we've got these branches with the foliage. And then we've got this one. I kind of chopped it up, keeping with the Love It, Chop It theme here, but this one's got a lot more florals on it. So I picked that one, and these ones would be great to like fussy cut or cut out with a die, a larger die. And this one has larger songbirds with some pretty florals. And then the flip side are these lovely watercolor washes. And then we've got some cute floral, almost calico prints. There's some, what do they call those, quatrefoils on pecan pie. And then some more of that wallpapery or calico-ish. And then this one's the Lost Lagoon. It's got little birds on there. And then we have one more watercolor wash with the boho blue and misty moonlight colors. Okay, so really quick, I did a lot of pre-cutting so that I could not be on here for too long. I like shorter videos, so I try to make shorter videos. I don't like spending a whole lot of time. So I just have the 2-inch circle punch. It's an online exclusive, so you will not find it in the catalog, but I'm going to just cut out a couple of birds here. Okay, and then I wanted to match, where's my paper? Get another one of these bluish birds. A cute fluffy one right here. Okay. So I just cut out 2 birds, and then I have a couple of card bases, and I have a tip for you all. Okay, so I use the 2-inch circle punch to punch out the birds, and then the, what is it called? Stellar, not that one, sorry, I'm trying to reach for the stars dies to cut out the planets, has a circle die that is like 1/8 of an inch larger than the 2-inch circle punch, so I did that. And here's a tip for you. We're going to mat this on here. I don't know which color I'm going to use for which card, but see how you have this whole almost a quarter sheet of paper, and it all gets covered up by the designer series paper. So to get the most out of my paper, I just die cut a bunch of shapes out of both of these, and this is going to be my post for Tuesday. For my Tuesday tip is get the most out of your paper by, I mean, we're only going to use these circles tonight because I'm not going to stamp on this card, but you can see how many shapes, and these are the nested essential shapes. They've got stitching, and so I could have cut like 2 of them, but I just decided I didn't know what I was going to use them for, so I just cut the whole piece, and I didn't layer them on top of each other and nest them inside. But you could cut all 4 of these shapes together on this sheet of paper, but I wanted a bunch of different shapes. So these are going to be our mats. I've got Lemon Lolly and Misty Moonlight, and then I have Crumb Cake and Boho Blue. And I thought with this one, we'll do monochromatic. That's actually what I was thinking. I did have this pre-planned. Okay. So really super quick. So I've chopped, I've loved and chopped my designer series paper. That was what the vote was. My tally, I don't have my vote folder handy right now. All right, so I'm just going to give this a crease with my finger for now. Okay, so we've got Boho Blue card base. And then I have at least I have glue here. So when you do these mats, I just put, you could use any adhesive as you want, but just remember there's holes there, so I can't just like scribble all over my mat to put adhesive on it, because I usually just do a big squiggle. Okay, so these are Color Buddies, Boho Blue and Misty Moonlight, and I printed it out. There was a sheet at Onstage that they printed, that they gave us. See, this one's a whole sheet of our designer series paper, so I can just scribble on there, but I couldn't do that on my Misty Moonlight. I will share the Color Buddies soon. Not right now, because I don't have that paper handy with me, but again, monochromatic cards. So we have a Boho Blue base, Misty Moonlight matte, and then the designer series paper. It's like a balmy, a combination of those colors. And then I thought this was a really sweet bird that matched all of that. And you can see on the other side it has that pink of the same design. So I'm just going to mat that on our circle there. And then, did Candace bring dimensionals out here? No, I didn't, so it's just going to be flat on our paper. So quick and easy, no stamping card. We don't really need a sentiment. Where do I want to put this though? I'll just put him down here in the corner, because that's where I would usually put a sentiment. Okay, and if you wanted to, maybe I will put a little ribbon on the side here when I'm done. Okay, so our next card, same exact thing. This is Crumb Cake card base, and then I'm going to put my mat down. Just put some adhesive around the edges. Okay, I don't know, do any of you do that? Cut out shapes from your card mats to make the most out of your paper? I usually do. Just because I don't, especially when I don't have a lot of that particular color, I will make the most of it, because I'm like, well, it's just going to get covered up anyway, so why don't I just cut some shapes out of it? And sometimes if I'm using a punch, I could have just punched a bunch of 2-inch circles out of here. Let's see. I'm going to put him like he's sitting on a branch. So we're going to put him in the middle there. Okay. And then super easy cards. And then I did cut out some, I didn't want to chop this little bird up, so I just cut this thin strip right above his little head. And we'll decorate the inside of our card. These are lighter card bases, so I am not going to put a liner, but I will decorate it a little bit inside there. Okay, and I have some retired ribbon that I'm going to pull out because it is on the clearance rack, and it's the Misty Moonlight. Let's see if I can get it out here without wiggling my camera too much. It's hanging on the edge of one of my drawers in my where I keep all my Stampin' stuff. So I hope I didn't shake you guys too much. Okay, so this is some really nice ribbon. I think it's either 5 or 10 years, but it's a ribbon combo pack, and it's less than $5 on the clearance rack right now, you guys. So if I were you and I wanted some ribbon, I would go and get this, because it's Misty Moonlight, which was retired, and it came back in the color refresh. So I thought, and then the other color I believe is oh, what pink is that? Petal Pink, which is not a retired color, but this is retired ribbon. So we'll use, goodness, I had a class today and I don't know where I put all my tools. They're in the basket right there, and there's stuff on top of it. Okay, which I'm going to get because I need scissors. Okay, excuse my squeakiness. So let's just tie some ribbon right here. Okay, I think I need to clean up and sharpen my blades on my scissors that I use all the time. But isn't this perfect? Like, it matches so nicely. Okay, and then we'll trim a little bit of the edge off here. Yep, I definitely need to sharpen these scissors. So maybe I will not, maybe I shouldn't trim this because it's going to make it all right. All right, there we go. And then it's close enough, this petal pink. At least you won't have to wait for me to open this one forever. I wanted this to be a short video, but because I thought I was prepared, but I really wasn't. Okay. So I think that, yeah, this ribbon is a great deal right now. It's like, I think it's less than $4. I think it was only $3 and some change. And I loved that it matches the Bright and Beautiful suite. I did a class with the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More today, and so my attendees got a spool of ribbon, and I bought an extra pack. They got the whole shebang. They got both full spools because I gave them examples of how to make what do you call that? Banners, and then they could use it to embellish their cards. And so that worked out really nicely. All right, so there we have it. 2 cards. So cute. Lemon Lolly and Crumb Cake with the Flight and Airy. And again, these are celebration papers, so they're free. And you can start ordering them in several days on December 5th as demonstrators. And then January 4th is when the celebration catalog goes live. So if you are interested in that, these would be great papers. Like, we don't need any sentiments, just punched out some birds and did a background paper, and super simple. And then again, my tip, use your matting paper to die cut or punch out some different shapes, or even cut in the middle to make an extra mat. You could do that too if you don't have punches or die cuts. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your weekend.